So the weapon that we'll be using to kill the Guardian is basically 2-star Gatling Plasma. Look at those beautiful numbers, look at the damage, and no that's nothing melted. Hey fellow world dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and yes, we are back at the Guardian place, but really, today I want to discuss several game mechanics as we go over boss fights, and I will show you how to kill this Guardian 2 different ways, like a purest ways, in one go without hiding in the shelter, without using any power armor tricks, without using melee. It will be all range and even without real endgame gear. So the first approach will be without real endgame gear, and then for a comparison, of course, I will show you with all the endgame gear what the difference will be. So first, what I have in here, I'm wearing a power armor that is Hellcat with Overeaters. Second and third star is a mix, so more like realistic scenario. For most people it's hard to get a perfect set of anything. So that's Overeaters power armor. Then for the weapons, we'll be using this 3-star Gatling laser. To be honest, 1 star would do. The last star is just weight reduction. Second is helpful, faster weapon speed. That helps us survive for the initial phase. That will help us survive regardless what our armor is exactly. And as well, it's very important that we have a lot of shots and very fast firing weapon. We'll use that to increase our damage slowly on the Guardian, and that is a result of perks. So generally I'm on my slightly modified heavy gunner human build. If you want a full heavy gunner human build, I have videos, so I will not be discussing every single perk. We want to focus on this particular scenario. So I do have high endurance, as for this particular fight you need to be super tanky. Ironclad of course helps greatly, that's 50% bonus with full set. And everything that can increase your damage resistance, energy resistance is important here. Some stuff doesn't matter for this particular fight that I do have, but I will not bother unequipping it just for no reason. The important one is Tenderizer. I was testing this card recently. Unfortunately, Bethesda removed a faster stacking from multi-projectile weapons. I was trying to stack the Tenderizer to the max with Peppa Shaker, and it was not working. Each shot was registering 1 stack. The card itself doesn't tell you that, but it caps at 1000 stacks. So you need to hit enemy 1000 times to get a full bonus. And the full bonus is 100% more damage taken by the boss. So that's huge. Huge bonus for that. If you are a solo, you really need to get a weapon that fires super fast to get those stacks running and benefit from it later. Especially on time-based second phase like a Guardian is. I think with this setup most people can relatively easily kill the Guardian. Under agility we do have all the onslaught perks, and on top of that extra damage to close enemies, as we will be close for the purpose of this perk to the Guardian. It will not be sitting on the Guardian like in my previous guide, but it will be close enough to activate this perk and all the onslaught bonuses. The onslaught is a powerhouse, so definitely one thing you need is a furious weapon to kill the Guardian. 1 vampire, 1 furious. Gatling Plasma is a must. I do have all the critical perks here, but that's for our second approach. First one will do without VATS. So the weapon that we'll be using to kill the Guardian is basically 2-star Gatling Plasma. The Gatling Plasma is a must. It needs to be well modified. Unfortunately, yeah, you need to have something if you want to kill it in one go, but no, you don't need 4-star stuff in order to do that. So you can see I have 2-star Gatling Plasma, relatively easy to obtain. Furious, faster fire rate, that's important if you want to do it without VATS. One more important thing, in legendary perks, follow through, max out follow through, as for whatever reason, the Guardian, when shield goes down, you have several opportunities for this perk to actually kick in, so it will be kicking in. We'll be crouching during the fight, and it will be kicking in. The taking one for the team will not be working at this moment as we are solo. But normally, if you are on a team, even if you are doing the Guardian solo, but as long as there is a teammate, you need at least one teammate for this one. So I will be using this card on our second approach when we go for full damage on the Guardian. Now we are going for the noob approach before you have everything. So starting with the Gatling laser, let's pop the Guardian, and we are standing in front of the console. So if we stand here, we count as being close to the Guardian. Then we switch, and when the Guardian emerges, we'll be relying on our bullet shield and ricochet to take down its shield, and we don't want the shield to go super fast here. We want some time to apply our tenderizer stacks. So we wait when the health bars appear on the Guardian. They should appear. We need to fire. We need to fire for the vampire. Oh, finally. So I'm on adventure server. That's the lag. I want to make it realistic. That's why I'm on adventure server. So you can see the lag is a factor. Before I was like, you need to see those zeros. If you don't see those zeros, the stacks are not being applied. So now we are applying tenderizer stacks. In the same time, amount of shots still trigger vampire. So we are not really hitting the shield of the Guardian with our weapon, but we are still applying all those tenderizer stacks. So we'll get a hefty boost when we switch to a Gatling plasma. Okay, I need to slow down a little bit as the shield is not going down. Okay, now. I don't want to waste the core. I want to stop firing at the very end. Oh, and crouching, switching to the Gatling plasma now. And now firing with the Gatling plasma, you can see the damage numbers. I'm not using VATS. It's a 2-star one. The follow-through will be triggering. There is a chance that follow-through will trigger even again. Oh, look at that. Higher numbers. That's the sneak and follow-through triggering again. Look at those beautiful numbers. Look at the damage. And no VATS. Nothing. Melted. So that's human full health. Ghoul will be easier. So that's additional bonus. Ghoul will be easier. Let me know if that's helpful. I'm trying to make it accessible, like Guardian accessible to people that need 4 stars. That's 0 exploits. I didn't use any gimmicky stuff at all. Not even features. I didn't use any features of Fallout 76 to do it. Now the second approach. So we'll go for the proper damage. So we need to reset our Guardian. For that, we go in here. We press the button that says reject. So it's R for me. Confirm. Resetting the Guardian. So now for the second approach, we are on a team. The build is the same, but now I'm using my proper troubleshooter's Vulcan power armor with everything for VATS and tankiness. So there is mix of Aegis and limit breaking, so I don't need as much luck to achieve critical as every other shot. There are 2 pieces of limit breaking, so I only need 26 luck. I have more, so we good. And for the weapons, the Gatling laser will be using the same. So Gatling laser for the first phase, we do the same, but then we go for the full damage with this Gatling plasma. You could go other one, but that's the best I could do for the Guardian at this moment. That's the best one. I will be spamming cake. So slices of the cake will be spammed in order to achieve enough action points to continuously fire the Gatling plasma. Let's make sure Gatling plasma is reloaded. Gatling laser is reloaded. So we do have all of it done. We do have taking one for the team active this time around, as we are on a team and there is a teammate. So let's see how different experience will that be. We crouch so we can get follow through and we can get taking one for the team. We're still solo. Let's go, Guardian. Let's see. Hopefully I can apply enough stacks before the shield of the Guardian goes down. And that's adventure server for you. The Guardian is refusing to emerge. Come on, Guardian. I know you are there. We are summoning you. We need a summoning spell. Oh, there it is. Guardian is being summoned. And the same story. We need to wait for it to be ready to fire, for health bars to appear. I will preemptively maybe try to spam a stim pack in case those bars do not appear on time. Okay, let's try to fire. Oh, come on. Okay, it is there. I need vampire running to survive as a blooded. Even with emergency protocols and super amount of tankiness I do have here. Like as a blooded with 100 health, it's not easy to tank it. The vampire weapon helps a lot, but you know, if you get one-shotted, the healing will not help. So we don't want to get one-shotted. Okay. Almost ready. The shield is almost down. There's the shield down. We are spamming the cake. Switching to the plasma for a torso. Can we do a decent damage? Come on, Guardian. We are unloading advanced to the torso. So you can see we are doing higher damage than previously. But it's not like a game-breaking difference. I kill it faster here. But it's not as huge of a difference. That's why I wanted to show you that. The 4-star gear is good, but it's not changing everything. It's not changing everything. So that was with 4-star gear for a comparison to previous one with 3-star and 2-star. So you see, that's exactly what I'm always saying. Don't be discouraged. Don't wait until you will have all the 4 stars before you start doing content, as you can do it way earlier. Just know the game mechanics, utilize the legendary perks if you can, utilize the super powerful and cheap perks like Tenderizer 100% bonus damage, utilize the Onslaught, the most powerful to increasing your damage, figure out what the close range is, as in this case we are close enough, and especially the other Onslaught perk card, where is it? This one. With 20 stacks with Furious Weapon, that's 100%, another 100% bonus damage to close enemies. So this is huge amount of bonus damage. And that's what I wanted to show you. I hope this video was helpful, not only for soloing the Guardian, but how the stuff works in Fallout. What are the mechanics that are very interesting here that you can utilize. A little bit disappointing that Peppa Shaker, that beautiful Peppa Shaker of mine that I even switched perks and was trying really hard, does not apply 16 stacks per shot, only one. They removed that, so multi-projectile weapons will only be good from the next patch when they give them a new perks that scale with multi-projectiles. Currently, Vampire do not work with multi-projectile. It will give you one effect of healing per shot, regardless of number of projectiles. Tenderizer will give you 1 stack, regardless of number of projectiles. The only thing that still works with multi-projectile, the Onslaught stacks do work. Like 1 shot is 16 Onslaught stacks. If that would be Furious, but I don't have even Furious on it now. So this is everything for this video. I hope you do enjoy. If you have any questions, please let me know. And that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.